Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Frost and Fire. So, last episode was an explosive one. We set off chain explosives to take out the vast majority of this mech cluster, but then a rude awakening. We started this episode, where the last one left off, with a whole bunch of mechanoids basically landing from, well, the sky, and I have Bash over here trying to lead them away. He's going to lure them, giving my shooters time to react and deal with it. Another thing I want to do is to send Raptor over to perhaps berserk the centipedes, so I don't have to kill all of them. They can take care of themselves a bit. So what we're going to need to do is to set ourselves up, all of us shooters, with proper weapons to deal with this incursion. Hippie, JD, Leth, Storbeck, and Gabe. There we go. Bash is going to head to this steel wall and break it down so that he can escape these scythers that beset him. Additionally, it seems like not all the mechs have taken the bait, and some of them want to fight. Thanks. That was so kind of you, Mr. Pikeman. So we'll deal with that. We will address that. I'm going to send my shooters out, and Raptor's going to poke his head in here to start his berserking so that I can stop losing defenses pointlessly. All right, now that they have all gotten set up. Ah, Bash. Glad that I've looked back to you. You are not in the right spot, not at all. I'm probably going to have to juke a bit differently. Actually, no, they are not taking the bait. Let me try to berserk another. Because having the mechanoids duke it out here, obviously is going to cause a lot of damage. I'd prefer if they left my kill box and fought me outside so that I can shoot them. But that doesn't seem to be happening. All right, Bash, you're going to go back into the base. And all of my shooters are going to proceed maybe to the start of the kill box so that we can get some killing done. Stop destroying my defenses here. This is getting annoying. All right, I'm sending Phoenix to stay inside so he doesn't wander anywhere where he shouldn't be. These mechanoids are sort of destroying one another. I am going to spin up the autocannon turrets because it is becoming increasingly clear that these mechs aren't going to leave. They're here to just mess about the kill box, ignoring the fact that there's valid targets. And now that this centipede moved up far enough, I can start sniping it myself. There we go. Landing some good blows. All right, Bash, you stay inside as well. Raptor is ready to continually berserk. And I'm going to attempt to water skip some of these fires out, even though it's going to be the last of my psi focus. Centipedes almost done for. There it is. Everybody go back to stay fortified and fight the fires. That wasn't so bad. It will require a little bit of rearming and certainly a lot of repair. I don't think I lost any mini turrets. No, apparently throwing a party. Please fight the fires first. Yeah, there we go. And then throw the party of survival. I like it. Makes sense to me. So a little reminder, of course, we still have many swarming mechanoids just outside of our entryway. So I'm going to be careful about where I travel. Another thing I ought to do is I ought to rebuild this wall. It's so that if I do get Reapers, that they will travel and collide with the mechs, taking one another out. Hello, party. Such a lovely little party. Storbeck's not feeling it, though. The low psychic drone, of course, that is something that we're going to have to deal with sooner than later. I was hoping to wait a little bit in order for the temperature, the outdoor ambient temperature, to normalize a tinge. So a little reminder, there's 8 enemies here. This psychic droner, as a result of the monumental construction, guarded by 8 skeletons and maybe an unknown threat. And that was triggered, of course, by a lone scyther, which decided to walk all the way into our monument construction building and then smash it, I guess. Because, you know, that's what they do. Raptor is going to wear the coronet because come tomorrow morning, Raptor is going to give a throne speech, and then we are going to attempt to clear the giant, well, it's not that big, but the mech site. Okay, Raptor is heat stroking, but should be fine once he's inside. Now, there's some other things that I'd like to do before. So the United Cities quest, the Scourge Pods quest to wipe out this mech cluster, I would like to finish that sometime when it is temperate, so I could call in a caravan to trade with the Imperials for basically the first time. They've never really caravanned here, and that would be of definitive benefit for us to have them here and to do a trade. That might give us Psycast, it might give us tech prints. If you take a look at the research tree, I'm still missing a bunch of tech prints. Neural computation, molecular analysis, compact weaponry, poison synthesis, and specialized limbs are all in the queue. Ooh, that is a honkin' serving of crab meat. Wow. All right, so stay fortified is going to include this stockpile here. And I am going to haul this meat. Now, another thing about this meat is that, well, I'm going to set myself up on fine meals to offset the fact that I just got a whole lot of meat, and I'm going to need to accommodate storage space for it. Nothing like crab meat from the sky. Well, the fine meals will also help to deal with the negative mood that we have as a result of the droner. Offsetting it a little bit, not fully, but a little bit. So once I have my kill box rebuilt and repaired and all that, we will send a contingency to go deal with the cluster. Or the droner site, I should say. Guess I can leave the slag there. All right, so this is the last Scyther it's manufacturing now that Mech Assembler has been shut down as a result of building enough enemies. There's still a fair bit of stuff to repair. The deadfall traps and the firefoam poppers that just got destroyed. So once that's repaired, we'll head out, and that's probably going to be tomorrow. Speaking about tomorrow, I'm gonna pop a throne speech and hope for something good. So we have a 85% chance of something positive. If you take a look at my social skill, it's teeter-tottering on level 15. I keep dropping from 15 to 14. There aren't prisoners to talk to or anything like that. So it's pretty common that my my social skill degrades. Well, that is a lot of gorilla wool. All right, Gabe. And Phoenix. I'm going to prompt to get to the throne speech so that they benefit or not. It really depends on the quality of the speech. I'm hoping, given the psychic droner that we're going to be suffering until I destroy that site, that this speech is positive and not negative, but time will tell. So fingers crossed. Come on, buddy. Well, you've already inspired, there we go, encouraging. That's what I want to see. Okay, Raptor's going to sit on the throne a bit to recover some psi focus. And we have a lot of the skill box still to repair and build and replace. We aren't working as fast as I would have hoped. I think mostly because Bash is cooking, JD is machine shredding, and Phoenix, I'm assuming, is building? Yeah, Phoenix is the only one building. Let me go ahead and Leth, or JD rather, let's have you queue up construction as well. There we go. Now, we have more hands on it. It's probably enough fine meals. Switch back over to simple. And forbid all the meat so that we don't feed it to the pets for training. It looks like all I need are 3 firefoam poppers, which I'm okay going without. And to do some basic repairs. And probably rearmings. I'm not going to send everybody to this site, but I will send most of my guys. Alright, I think we're back up to 100%. Let me quickly check the mini turrets. Yeah, some of these mini turrets are in rough shape. So let's see about that. Stop flirting with Letherington. This center one is probably in the roughest shape. I'm gonna have Bash fix it up. We still somehow have a uranium turret that has survived so many waves of mechs. Actually, we have a few of them. This is another uranium turret that has managed to survive. All right, I think I have every single turret that needs repair queued up to be repaired. Just about. A lot of them need rearming. I'm sort of curious. No, they have enough. They should be okay. They have enough barrel durability to defend against next attack. So I'm not overly worried. I do believe now that all and every mini turret has been fixed. So to me, that means it's a good time to go to that site. So I will be sending Raptor and probably Bash. Phoenix and Hippie will stay behind. Gabe, JD, Leth, and Storbeck are going to go as well. So let's get them some weapons. JD, Gabe, Leth, and Storbeck. I'm going to prioritize fast-firing weapons like assault rifles and charge rifles over range. We're dealing with skeletons, and if I need range protection, I can, I can use Psycast or something like that. Cleaning this area is maybe a little pointless. But if no one has anything else better to do, sure, I guess. Once Raptor's up, we are going to pod over. So Raptor can use his... Actually, you know what? I might walk home. Yeah, I'll probably end up walking home. All right, just in case I get heat stroked, I'm going to have Raptor switch helmets. Okay, much nicer temperature allowance. Everybody is at about 145 Fahrenheit. And given that it is the 3rd of September, I don't suspect that that's going to be an issue. Okay, everybody's up. Let's go do this. So, JD, Raptor, Bash, Gabe, Leth, Storbeck. You will be bringing... $10 meals. No beds. Maybe a few meds. Accept. And then load up. And let's go. So very much a shadow crew being left behind. Phoenix is still here so that he can rebuild the pods. And Hippie as a Psycaster. Whoa, that is a lot of big things next to me. So I can hear the droner. All right, Raptor, I'm going to pick up the medicine. JD, you can pick up the meals. This is also a good way to gain other materials because we will be shuttling home. So I'm going to have my brawlers out front to sort of tank the shots. Of course, I can't use normal Psycast against them because they're cyclically immune. Oh, Gabe got clipped. Ooh, badly too. That is a bad shot to the torso. Let me check. Ouch, that is real bad. All right, a warped ripple up north, trying to change his position to make it a little bit easier on myself. And let's have everyone focus ripple while my brawlers try to clear out the rest of these reapers. Raptor taking a leg shot. We're not walking home, so it should be all right. Let's go ahead and warp double to a much more vulnerable position. Chaos warp, love it. And Maka is the now no longer the last one. All right, that was pretty smooth. Let's take a look. They don't have any turrets here, so that's good. I'm gonna claim everything, and then I'm gonna poke in to see if there is the ability to, you know, claim a bed so that we can heal. And there is. Claim and medical beds. All right, JD, head over here. You're going to be doing doctoring. Leth and Storbeck are going to break the droner, and then we will get as many of the components as we can. One of the wonderful benefits of living on a mechanoid planet is components are plentiful. The backup pods, these pods were being made just in case of emergencies or something like that, but they seem fine. Oh boy. It's a lot more. All right, so at this point, JD, yep, you'll be working on breaking things down. And let's try to salvage everything that we can salvage. So I'm going to remove the roof on these structures, and I'm going to try to break everything down. The bed rest, I'm going to deprioritize here so that someone like Bash can work on construction. Another thing I might want to do is to deal with these beak things. Because of course, not dealing with them, you know, can come back and bite me. Really depends on how hungry they are. But I don't get to know that. All right, it's time to break everything and bring it on home. Maverick gave birth. Ooh, to twins. Unfortunately, much like always, I am not going to be keeping it. Hippie, you'll have to do the honors. I thought about potentially adding more pups to my work roster, but I just don't think that there's enough hauling to warrant it. And they're not caravanning animals, so that's not helpful either. You know, I don't really care for sandstone, so don't bother breaking the sandstone down. Save your effort and time. But one of the good things will be getting all the wood from this this structure, and then getting all the components as well. Not having to make our components is a huge benefit to Frost and Fire, for sure. Okay, they're asleep. It might be a good time to do this. Some woke up. Luckily, we haven't had a herd angering yet. And there it is. Speak too soon. Do a little bit of the old hop. Put some space between us and the last two. No problem. The big things are insanely fast movers, and this is a reference, of course, to Kenshi. In Kenshi, these big things move at like, I think 32 miles an hour. Basically, the chances of you outrunning it are very extraordinarily slim. And I wanted to represent that in RimWorld. I feel like I have pretty well. So now these guys are just going to be breaking down everything that's left, and then we'll get home. I got my pods rebuilt. Kill box is looking pretty good. And these mechs are just hanging out as my unlikely defenders of this area. Everybody here has a construction queue of at least 4, which means everybody can be helping to get components. Gabe's torso hit healed extraordinarily fast. Thank you, Healing Enhancer. That was a rough shot to the torso there. Near fatal, in fact. Okay, I think all that's left is... Oh boy, a solar flare? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So a solar flare is gonna... Man, Randy, you don't want me to have meat. That much is clear. Well, there's nothing I could do. I just basically have to hope that the solar flare passes before my food super rots. We'll see. I'm not gonna hold my breath. Yeah, Leviathan. Yeah, okay. Yep. And the mass rotting has begun. Unavoidable and very stupid. All right, Raptor, it's time to get home. Let's call a transport shuttle. And set to load everybody. And let's see. I don't have infinite weight, so let's take wood. Marble. And the excellent bed. And that's about all I can do. Load selected. And launch. I was originally going to walk this home, but obviously there's some tangible benefits to just teleporting. Or shuttling. Oh man, everything's gonna rot. That is rough. All right, excellent bed. Did someone not have an excellent bed? The royal beds are only good, but that's fine. So if I thought there was time to send this meat to an ally, I would. But at this point, everything that rotted has already rotted. Now, one of the good things is we are allied with the United... well, no, we're not allied with the United Cities. We will be at the end of this quest here. Oh, thank you, Randy. Okay, at least it ended. And I have 77 meals, so that's not nothing. Rough, but not nothing. All right, Raptor, let's clear your forced outfit. If there wasn't so many pikemen here, I would consider trying to snipe this group down myself rather than wait for a passerby to do it. But the amount of pikemen that there are there, I would really run the risk of injury or death trying to snipe them, as they will shoot back. One of the big things I need to haul is these components before they decay, so I'm going to forcibly queue my guys to haul the components, the medicine. And we're headed into a cold season. I'm going to have so many components. I'm going to have hundreds. Hundreds, I say. The added wood is kind of nice. Getting that for effectively free. Now, the other question is, do I attempt to get... Why are you starving? Let's continue with Phoenix armor. So we have 8 people. I'll go for 8 Phoenix armor. There's also the Ancient Danger here. But I'm not going to pop that open just yet. I'm going to wait on that. That is going to be a big queue to make all that Phoenix armor. And as a little reminder, the Phoenix armor is to protect me as I enter into the reactor wars in the summer. Looks like some bedrooms got messed up. There we go. I don't know where Raptor was sleeping, but all right. Looks to be back to normal. Where is Bash's bedroom? I don't know. All right, so the Masterwork double bed. You know, I'm going to give it to Storbeck. I know that this... Oh, JD was in it? Okay, hold on. Said unassigned, or I thought it did. There we go. Sebastian and JD, who are some of the more productive members of our community, have the Masterwork bed, so they sleep less. And JD, of course, has the circadian... cycler, or assistant rather, so even less sleep required. Now, I don't want to be under total house arrest, so I'm going to allow my guys to travel up here, and then when they're up here, let's get this gold. My gold amounts are dwindling, and it would be good to get the gold. I'm going to set JD back to prioritize smithing, tailor, and crafting. I'm also going to queue up Flakfest. It seems to me like I don't have any spares. Oh, come on. Another mech hive. All right, I am... Whoa, Storbeck, don't go that way. I'm going to try to lure them towards me. There are 9 of them. Man, Randy loves mechs. Animals. Stay inside. Oh, my goodness. The 100% of them are... Okay. U4. Get sniper rifles. Can't catch a break, man. I can't catch a break. All right, wrapped... Oh, no. There's one Scyther and one Lancer, but the rest are... going to be smashing everything that they can. Raptor's going to try to get a Berserk in. And everyone else is going to grab sniper rifles. I hope to grab their attention quickly. Oh man, they're ruining things. Okay, Berserk. Now, the other problem with berserking is the incendiary launching centipedes are going to start setting everything on fire as a result of the berserk that I dropped. Not a lot of maneuver room here. Yep, there's the incendiary launching that I said that would occur. Good shot. All right, let's keep backing it up. And sending all the other shooters. Let's open these doors as well, so that we might be able to lure. Now, there is the fear, of course, that the fire here spreads. So I'm going to spend a little psycast power. All right, get back inside to water skip. All right, back up, store back. One of the advantages of having bionic legs is I can't be, and you know, not heavy armor that slows me down, is I can do things like this, whereas if my guys were slower, this would not be possible. All right, so Hippie now has the attention of that mech. Not fully, apparently. Oh, my lord, is that a fire? Thanks, guys, for the massive fire that is ravaging my poor little drop pod area, with a lot of chem fuel poised to ruin it. All right, unfortunately, I didn't manage to skip in time, and we did get a shot a little bit, but I set it back so that I could snipe it better. All right, the fire foam popper that I set up has been triggered, which is going to keep things protected from a big blaze, an uncontrollable blaze. These mechs are still trashing everything. Hippie, yeah, you didn't get hurt that bad. All right, come on, mechanoids. There's a clear path for these mechanoids to get to me, but they're, as you could tell, choosing to just mess with me instead. I'm going to see if I can't brawl some down. Nope. Stick and move. Oh, man, they're really ruining everything. So many centipedes in the back of the base. Just so ridiculous in how annoying that is. Can you stop bashing stuff? What is you shooting at? This Lancer's choosing weird targets. Oh, Lancer's down. Our Raptor just keep trying to water skip. We definitely have the attention of all of the mechanoids. So I'm gonna see what I could do about getting rid of some of the ones in back. I'm gonna leave a token shooter there and have all my other shooters deal with this mech that just refuses to get moving. Raptor's basically a psychic firefighter. It's okay. At least nothing in here burned up because of the invested fire foams. Seleth is acting as a human target so that these mechanoids march towards my kill box. And I've gotten this mech's attention. Let's go kill it. Hey, centipedes, quit shooting stuff. Uh-oh. All right, that one's dead. Bring my Psycasters back. Raptor's done fighting that fire. Bash and Phoenix back up front too. The autocannons absolutely blasting them away. And instant firefighting. An awesome assembly. Maybe I do that for honor. We'll see. All right, all of my shooters. Let's get sniping. We're outside. Oh, no, we're not outside of its range. Oh, get down. Playing chicken with the incendiaries. The centipede's almost dead, so. Alright, Raptor sitting on the throne for some Psycast power. Everybody is going to be undrafted. And this centipede's near dead, so I'm going to have my brawlers rush it. Should be an easy kill. Was indeed. Okay, another crisis averted. Not so keen on them teleporting into my backfield. That's a pretty shoddy thing to have happen. As I lost a pretty decent amount of my power grid. But thankfully, none of this got burned, even though it is metal, because as soon as the metal got set on fire, the firefoam popper triggered and prevented true catastrophe, because that would have been really annoying. That is all the time I have. So we're going to wrap up, having dealt with a lot of mechs, just continual onslaught of the mech hive. I really hope that I start getting Reaper Raiders, because I just don't like half a dozen centipedes teleporting into the back of my base. That kind of sucks. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.